Hi viewers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Doris and I have my friend with me,
Meg Juma.
Yeah, so this is the second time she's visiting us and she's very good. So Meg is a career coach in Dubai and she has her own company here and she's doing an amazing job. So we just want to get some very good tips and about career in Dubai and about so many other things. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, comment below, and also I'll put her link on the YouTube channel so you can go follow her. Meg, you want to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, I think you have already introduced me, but I don't mind introducing myself one more time. My name is Meg Juma and I have been in Dubai for a while now. What I actually do is I work with women as a career development coach, and this is a field that I do have a background in. So I basically very specialize in helping women to monetize their skill sets.
Oh wow, that's very good. So we just want to have a quick chat, just a bit, yeah, that is going to help you guys. So we just want to find out, like, how has been your career journey in Dubai? Like, just give us a brief background about your career journey.
My career journey here, you know, it's very, when people ask me that, I have a very boring story because it was very specific from the beginning. So I actually got here because I knew that what I needed to do, and I wanted to be in a place that I can actually have a career that allows me to have freedom to do what I really want to do. So when I first got here, I ended up working in facility management as a concierge. That was the first job I got after 9 months of not having a job. And I remember it's what even motivated me and fueled me to actually start my business, because I was looking at how competent I was, and then I'm like, someone is judging me based on a piece of paper. How unfair is that? And that piece of paper affects my income. Because staying 9 months without a job was very hard for me. So that was my starting point, and I stayed there for a very short time, and quickly later got to transition into facility management, but now was a private company. And then I didn't stay there for a very long time, because I ended up also, now I remember I was praying for a job that I'm more behind the desk, I'm not meeting people, you know, during slides to the so I ended up in business aviation. It's a company that I worked with the longest now in Dubai. They were in business of private business aviation, just offering private jets for companies and all that. So I ended up working with them as a capacity of it was admin, accounting, and doing the financial reports and all those things with them. But that's where I stayed the longest.
Oh wow.
And I think that's where I learned the most.
Oh wow, that's very good. So you've been in Dubai for how many years?
This is my 6th year.
7
years.
You're still very young.
Absolutely.
So basically today I just want to discuss about coaching, because I see you're very good in coaching, business coach and career coach. So like we've been chatting today, I came to Dubai 10 years ago and I didn't have a coach, so I ended up making so many mistakes. I started as a waitress, did accounting, did admin, before I found myself and found what I wanted to do in business and in career. I had already wasted like 6 years of my life in Dubai. So I just want to find out, like, for example, what is like coaching, and like what does it mean you're a career coach or business coach? What is it?
Actually, that's a very good question, because most people that I end up coaching sometimes are first time experiencing coaching. So coaching, most people think it's mentoring, someone will tell you what to do and all that. But it's not about someone telling you what to do. What you actually experience in coaching is a partnership, whereby we're forming a relationship that I'm able to support you to meet a goal. So we explore who you are, we navigate, we open up the resources and support you and equip you with what you need, because when you're coaching someone, you don't know what they need until you coach them. You know, I don't know what is hindering you from actually succeeding until I start looking at your career. Then I will know the right resources. After exploring with you, then I can support you with that in order to help you reach them. So it is a very customized process whereby we are partnering to explore who you are in order to support you to meet your goal with a lot of accountability around it.
And for someone to be a coach, especially in Middle East, do you need licenses? Do you need what requirements are needed in terms of certification and also in terms of a person? Let's say someone wants to be a coach out there. What's needed? What are the main things that are needed?
One of the things that I tell people, it's a very sensitive profession because most of the times people say they're coaches, but they're not coaches. They may find themselves as mentor and all that capacity. So it's very important to know what do you really want. If you really want to be a coach, then I would recommend actually going through a process of you getting education on it. And it helps, especially if you don't have a background. You don't need to have a background, you need. But I am very lucky that I'm coming from a human development and psychology background. So it was easy for me because I've already been doing it for years. Before moving to Dubai, I used to work with a lot of NGOs, so I really worked on with people individually for a long time. So, but you don't need to have that to be a coach. What you actually need to do is education, and based on your education, that will determine what type of license you can have. Because if you're going for a freelance license or something of the sort, and you want to practice with that, you need to be able to have a certain level of education to actually be a consultant or anything of the sort for you to get the license, because your background will determine. But if you're coming on it and you only have coaching as a certification, you might not be able to get a freelance or individual license, and you might have to. Anyway, it's Dubai. They will always advise you based on your situation, but your educational background matters on what you can do with your setup of business.
Okay, and is there like any type of personality that can do coaching, or can anyone be a coach?
Can anyone be a coach? Not necessarily, no. Because coaching is very interesting. It's very hard because it's a profession whereby it's not about me.
It's about the
client.
Coaching,
It's about holding the space. So most people always assume that, oh, I like to talk, I can actually be a coach. But if you like to talk, being a coach might be very hard for you. Because as coaches in an entire session, I don't talk much.
You're listening.
I'm listening, I'm seeing the behavior patterns, I'm using a lot of tools to help the client see what they're not seeing and be able to move forward. So it's a very tough profession in terms of, if you feel you're very talkative, might not be ideal for you. But through training, if you go for a very high level of training, like I did myself, you end up really mastering skills and knowing even how to manage yourself. We have something called self-management in coaching. Being aware of your impact in that coaching.
Let's say someone has already gotten the license, they are already coaching people. Like, how do you get your clients? And like, there are many coaches out there.
Absolutely.
You want to make sure you're earning like good income, because you have a lifestyle, you have bills to pay.
Absolutely.
So I want to find out like how do you generate income, and also for people that are currently working, maybe someone has a job right now, a full-time job, they are a HR, but they want maybe during their work time, like in the evening, to do coaching. How can they get clients?
I like that because for you to be able to actually build a successful coaching business, you have to forget that you're a coach, and remember, money rules will never change. No matter which industry you're in, money rules will never change. Your income will always be in exact proportion to your contribution. So if you are a coach, like if you see my career specifically, I'm a combination of 3 professions, like psychology, human development, and career coaching, and I'm very, very savvy with understanding the market. So it's a collab of 3 things in one coach. So the solution that I'm offering is top notch. That means that my income is also top notch based on the value that I'm bringing to my clients. So what I see with many coaches is, for me, it actually takes me time to remember, oh, I'm a coach. Like, it's not how I really identify, because I use coaching skills to help my clients develop their careers. That's the difference. But if you're just a coach, you might not know what to do, because you don't know who needs your solution, what is the result that you offer. If those things are not clear, it's very hard to make an impact. So if you're working full-time and you want to be able to do this, be clear with what solution you're offering.
The value you're offering.
Absolutely. I don't even want to say value, because sometimes we tend to look at our professional certification and say, oh, this is very valuable.
Yeah.
It has to be a solution
Something
solving a need.
Tangible.
So that value has to be converted to a real-time solution in this world.
Okay. So, and then how do you generate the clients?
Client generation is now more, I call it credibility. I call it putting in structures and systems. You know, I have a lot of friends who are also coaches. But people always think that, we'll just wait for clients to come in and
yeah, because you can start a coaching business and you're posting on Instagram and no one is sending you messages.
Because you don't have a clear message. One, you don't have a structure. People don't understand the solution
What
you're offering.
Yeah,
People they know you're a coach, but okay, why do I need you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What pain point will bring you to?
Yeah.
Then I like to, this is the thing, getting clients is money. And that is something that requires a system. So it's like you have to build a money tree. When do you do enrollments? When do you do the sales? When do you do this and this? So you don't expect new clients just to come in anytime or anything of the sort. You have to have a structure in a way that supports you to do your marketing, you to do enrollments, and you to have clients.
Okay, so it's not just about social media marketing, it's you need to do sales, because you know, sales and marketing are two different things. You can be marketing stuff and no one is buying. You need to really sell yourself.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I also did find that, you know, if you look at my page, especially on Instagram, I did find that working with a lot of experts, I'm very big in investing in that. Also helps you to understand what is not working for you.
Yeah.
So sometimes people just want it to work, because I remember for my first years it wasn't really working for me. But I think I hired 2 different people on 2 different skills. One on the marketing and the other one on the sales, and it actually came together. And another thing that also helps is having a very solid personal brand. I keep emphasizing this.
She's very big on personal branding.
Because what most people don't understand, I remember a private conversation when she walked in. She described me just as like you know, I said, yeah, you and the way you like it. That is very much me.
Because that's the way people perceive you. Exactly. That's how you put yourself out there.
And that is what my brand is all about. So personal brands allows you to skip the introduction. People already know you, so they're comfortable with you, they like you, they trust you, then they can buy from you, because people do business with people they know. So if we don't know you, we don't like you, we don't trust you, why are you trying to sell to us?
Exactly.